What up, though? It's your man Detroit Mark back in the building. Y'all know what it is. Time for another Hood PSA. Mm. Still sipping out of our enemies' skulls. Still trying to make moves like epileptics on roller skates, all while staying sucker free in the world full of lollipops. Well, this one is going to be a little bit different. We normally keep stuff basic, so that you can implement it today, tonight, tomorrow, or whenever, next week, whenever it comes, handy. But I just want to ask a question to everybody. What they gonna do? We're gonna be a little inspirational. What they gonna do when they finally can't hate or Jones you for whatever it is they've been hating and jonesing you for? What they gonna do? What they gonna do when your dream come true? Hmm? Let that question push you, because there's a lot of people that hate out here. Somebody hating on somebody because they got them a little job. What they gonna do when you the CEO of that place? Come on, now get excited. What they gonna do when your little car that is raggedy, when you trade that in and be driving the Batmobile or whatever your dream car is? What they gonna do? What are they gonna do when the diets you've been trying and failing on finally kick in and you start losing weight? Cause see, they not losing weight. Anybody got time to watch anybody is not on their purpose. They not on their purpose. What they gonna do when you in your goal size? What they gonna do when you upgrade and curate your wardrobe? What they gonna do when your food get better? What they gonna do when your skin clear up? What they gonna do when your hair finally grow out? What they gonna do when your money grow up? What they gonna do? What they gonna hate on when they can't say, how's your little business going? Because now you got 100 employees and getting interviews and all that. What they gonna do? What they gonna do with your little podcast? Your little podcast is not top 5. What they gonna do? Mm-hmm. See, I'm asking y'all because y'all are the winners, right? Y'all the winners. The haters the haters will never think about this. You'll show up, you'll disappear, and you'll show up and shake up the world. And that's what you're supposed to do. Let these people hate, man. That's all they got. Poor bastards. That's all they got. Let them hate. I mean, some of y'all, it's a lady going to work right now that's on a group text with some of her coworkers, and then they got a separate group text without her on it, so they can talk about what she wearing. She might be struggling with something at home. She might have a no good man. She might be a recent widow dealing with raising kids, being a single mother. You don't know what these people going through, and they still hate. Look at the outfit. Why you worry about what she got on? What they gonna do? What they gonna do when you come out of your lean season and you in your harvest season, and it start to look like you can't lose? What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do when you and your man finally get married, despite the fact y'all been together 100 years, and everybody always, when y'all getting married, when y'all getting married? What they gonna do when y'all finally had a wedding that everybody wished they had, and it looked like something off TV? What they gonna do? Mm-hmm. When your money grow up and theirs is still young, still embryonic. You know what I'm saying? Still look like it fell out of condom. That's real baby right there. What they gonna do? That's a lot of questions, right? I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. I had an answer to that. They're gonna do what everybody else always do. People who naysay people who are ambitious, there is no beating ambitious people who like to work hard. There is no beating ambitious people that don't mind leveraging their personal time. Let me tell you something. It might not be going the way you want it to go. You might be hitting a rough patch. You might feel like you're struggling. But if you're ambitious and you hard working and you willing to leverage your personal time, to spend some of your personal time, like while you watching TV, maybe just look on the internet for the job that you wanted. You know? Maybe just pick up a DoorDash as a second gig so you can get you a new car. Maybe just go to a class to learn how to do a new hair technique or a nail technique so that you can be the top nail technician or hairdresser in your area. When you work hard and you work on your craft and you're ambitious and you're willing to, to leverage some of your personal time to get to whatever that goal is that you're trying to have, It is not a question of if. It's a question of when. That's it. Because the only way you lose is you don't start or you quit. If you already started and you just don't quit, or if you haven't started and you about to start and you just don't quit, success becomes an inevitability. It's not a question of when you get struck by lightning. When you hear people, poor people love to say, everybody ain't meant to be rich. Yeah, they not. Ooh. But it's not a question of destiny. It's a question of elbow grease and right thinking. Everybody say work smarter, not harder. That's not true. Work harder first and then work smarter. Refine the method. Some of y'all trying to get rich without doing nothing. That ain't gonna work. Some of y'all trying to get lean without doing nothing. That ain't gonna work either. Trust me, I'd already did it. Can't outwork a bad diet. I actually like to work out. But the problem is I love to eat. So while I'm getting strong, you know what I'm saying? And I got a gorilla back and gorilla arms. That gut is right there. So I have to refine that method. The point I'm trying to make is for every single person that didn't support, for every single person that naysayed your dream, for every single person that said that you couldn't do it, I'm telling you, you better wear their ass out. And I try not to cuss on these, but you wear them out. You go after your dream. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. Because you deserve it. And you was always worthy. And you was worthy when they was hating. You was worthy when they didn't believe. And you was worthy now. Because let me tell you what they going to do. When you win, they going to do what everybody else does. You always was one of them ones, player. Right? Foes turn into fans. They don't even turn into friends. They turn into fans when you do what you said you was going to do. Stevie Wonder was famous for saying, nobody believes until I believe. Nobody believes you until you believe you. You believe you, and you just do your thing. Because let me tell you, why you out grinding? Why you out getting it? Why you out making sure you get to the bag or to the dream or to the goal or whatever it is you're doing? All they doing is sitting there watching and commenting on everybody else. Mm-hmm. Trust me. Trust me. Girls out here going to get BBLs. I ain't knocking that. But you might have a big friend who's a big girl and she's trying to get in shape. You don't understand. She got a body under there. She trim up, she going to be killing everybody. Right? Same thing, dude. It take a lot of muscle to carry a heavy man. He trim up, he going to be killing everybody. What they going to do when you win? The answer is they going to lose. So when it get tough, you know, I could say something inspirational like, well, just think about the goal and getting there and building a business or building a brand or getting in shape or doing this or doing that, getting a new car, getting a new wardrobe, whatever, getting a new house, whatever. But you know that. What I'm saying is, when it get tough, remember the look on their faces when you do what they said you couldn't do. Yeah, because see, at a certain point, there's no more talking. At a certain point, there's no more talking. You got to go ahead and put foot to ass to some of these people. And I don't mean literally. I mean, no, show them what you're talking about. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Because remember, Michael Jordan was supposed to be pumping gas. He wasn't supposed to be the greatest. He's supposed to be pumping gas after college. Right? LeBron was supposed to be a bust. All Kobe did was shoot air balls. Don't forget. The same people that's waiting on you to fail, it's time to disappoint you some folks. Let them run their mouth. 2024, let their jawlines get thin from running their mouth and let our pockets get fat from getting after our goals. We ain't taking no prisoners next year. We ain't taking no prisoners next year. I'm telling you. What they gonna do when you win, they gonna lose. And then they gonna become your fan. They're gonna become your fan. And listen, you may not always remember who supported you, but don't forget who didn't. You understand? That's it for me. Be good or be fast. But most importantly, remember what they gonna do when you win.